Welcome, everybody. I'm Robin Yoda, and this is The Warren. Let's talk Outlander. I read the first book and then watched all 5 seasons of Outlander. I really enjoyed the first book and the first season because the first season is basically the first book. There are some major deviations from the events in the book, but I think that for the medium, it works well. I prefer the straight on events from the book. They make sense, they flow together, but in a weird way, the events in the series also have their own kind of flow. It's different, and I think it changes the rest of the story for reasons that you'll understand when you watch all 5 seasons. So I do have the second book, and I am going to go through and read all of the books now that I've seen all of the seasons. I will tell you that I absolutely adored all of the scenery. I know there are some places that are shot on location in Scotland or in whatever country they're supposed to be in at the time. Although I think that a lot of this could have been shot where I live in the Pacific Northwest. You know, it's it's a similar climate. It's got a lot of the same types of features. It would have been easy. But I absolutely adored it. I liked the historical nature of it. I particularly loved the attention to detail in the historical renderings of what, Highland Scotland could have been like or was like. I don't study Scotland, even though I have a degree in history. And I think that it was great. I loved knowing. I didn't know that there were 5 Jacobite rebellions until I read this book. And I didn't know the derivation of Jacobite until I saw it in the season. And I was really interested in that. But maybe you guys are more interested in the romance. There's a lot going on there too. Several different subplots on the romance front. But you need to be careful because there are warnings, and they are valid warnings. There's full nudity, there is a lot of sex, there is violence, graphic violence, gore, smoking, and of course, sexual violence. The one thing that I noticed after I binged all of Outlander, the final episode end credits had the RAINN hotline for rape victims. I wish that would have come either before the credits in seasons 1 through 2 or got into a non-skippable cut in the episodes where rape and sexual violence were heavily encountered, because it's all over the place. And yes, men are victims too. And sometimes they are victims even more brutally than the female characters. And that is something that needs to be addressed. Otherwise, it's a great series. And I think if you enjoy historical romance or even just history, you're going to enjoy this. And that's really all you guys need to know. Bye.